Instructors can use the PolyLearn Gradebook to weight grades by categories. Using the simple weighted mean option allows an instructor to assign the percentage that each category contributes to the overall final grade. To begin, you'll need to create grade categories in the Categories and Items tab of the Gradebook. On the Categories and Items page, scroll down and click on the Add Category button. Name the category and make sure that Simple Weighted Mean of Grades is selected from the Aggregation pull-down menu. Verify that the grade type is set to value. The most important step is entering a value in the maximum grade text box. The maximum grade is really the weight percentage that the category contributes to the student's overall grade. In this example, the assignments category makes up 20% of the student's total grade, so 20 should be entered into the maximum grade text box. Finally, the parent category should be set to the overall course category, as illustrated here in our Biology 1138 course. The course ID for your course will be the parent category. Click Save Changes to create the category. If you have pre-existing grade items, you can assign them to the categories you just created. To assign items to categories, place a check mark in the Select column next to the grade item, scroll down, and select the appropriate category from the Move Selected Items To pull-down menu. Now that we have the categories created and all of the grade items assigned to a category, we need to make sure that the category totals, which are synonymous with the weight percentage contributing to the overall grade, all add up to 100, which is really 100%, even though there is no percentage sign. To do this, you'll need to set the overall course category to sum of grades. This will sum all of the category totals, which are really the weight percentages, and should add up to 100, or 100%. If the course total does not add up to 100, then one or more of the category totals is too high or too low. Note that unlike Blackboard, the gradebook will not warn you if the course total is greater than or less than 100, so you'll need to verify this yourself. If you need to change a category's weight percentage, simply enter a new value into the category's category total box. At this point, your gradebook is set up for weighting, and you should verify that the course total value is 100, the overall course category's aggregation is set to sum of grades, and that all of the categories are set to simple weighted mean of grades. You must click Save Changes at the bottom of the page to implement these changes in the gradebook spreadsheet, or all of your changes to the Categories and Items page will be lost and unapplied to the spreadsheet. Here's a quick overview of how the gradebook calculates category and course totals. The points earned for each grade item in a particular category are summed and then divided by the total points possible for all the grade items in that category. This decimal value is then multiplied by the category total, which is the category's weight percentage of the overall course grade. The resulting value, the student's earned weight percentage, i.e., the earned category total, for each category is summed into the student's course total. Though the course total doesn't display a percentage sign in the spreadsheet or on the Categories and Items page, this value is a percent.